Today, I'm at the Impact Auto Arena here in Bangkok for Bangkok's Auto Salon. This is the premier car show for modified cars and new cars here in Southeast Asia. And boy, is there some amazing stuff here. Oh my God, guys. I am so in love with this car. This reminds me of the Gimbala Porsches. This is not a Gimbala. I'm not sure who modified it, but just so stunning. God, this thing looks amazing, and the paint job is just so flawless. So this car here brings back some really good memories. I had a 1996 Acura Integra GSR. I know they're known as Hondas the rest of the world. This was one of my favorite cars. I only owned it for a year and actually sold it to buy a 20-year-old BMW, but really fun car. Very high revving, like a motorcycle engine. I absolutely love rally cars. We've got a Mitsubishi Evo 5 here in just plain white, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic in this color. Just a crazy display of modified cars. We've got a BMW, I believe this is an M2. I've got a Mercedes, maybe C63, another Mercedes, a couple of Nissan Cubes over there, and one of my all-time favorite cars, the old Land Rovers. This is the 88-inch wheelbase Land Rover, and right next to it here, God, this color is just so amazing. And right next to it here is we've got the 110, the Defender 110, which basically means 110-inch wheelbase. But this is one of my all-time favorites. I had a short version of this in yellow, and great vehicles. Well, let's look at this little guy hiding out here. We've got a VW Bug that is completely electric. It has been converted to run on batteries, and this company makes conversions. So this is pretty cool. You can get your old VW completely electrified, so you don't have to use gas. And obviously this whole section is electric vehicles, and here are all the electric motorbikes and motorcycles. You know, I love weird and strange vehicles and just weird and strange things. And this behind me, this is a very interesting vehicle. It is a light electric vehicle. It wouldn't be a car event here in Thailand if there wasn't Skylines involved. And we've got a couple here, and of course the Isuzu D-Max. And then on this other side over here, we've got a Mercedes, I believe a CLK. We've got a Nissan and the ubiquitous Supra. All the players are present. There's something really cool about these Isuzu D-Max trucks here. I mean, I really kind of want to buy one and drive it around. I don't know, at some point I have to buy a vehicle, and I don't know what I'm going to want, but I really like these. And again, I just don't know where to begin. Yeah, those are McLarens behind me. We'll go take a look at them in a minute. I love green. This Porsche is just so stunning. There's so many modified cars here. There's parts manufacturers, there's wheel manufacturers, and there's OEM manufacturers here, as well as car dealers. So you have car brands selling brand new cars here. Now, I know everybody loves McLarens and supercars in general, but I got to tell you, the 720S is stunning. Although if I had to pick, the car I would go for it would be the McLaren F1, but those are astronomical now. I think they're over 20 million US dollars if you can find one for sale. I'm speechless. This BMW here with a sidecar is just magnificent. It is art on wheels. The sidecar bikes, especially the riders that would sit in the sidecar, which is called the monkey on the bike, it's something to see if you've never seen sidecar motorcycle racing. And the quality of workmanship here, again, bar none. Thailand has some of the best workmanship I have ever seen anywhere in the world. I love Porsches, and this lime green or whatever color it is, GT3RS has my name written all over it. If I had to pick a daily driver sports car, this right here would be it. So in about an hour, I'm gonna get up on the stage and do a little break dancing, a little comedy routine for you, so stay tuned. And if you haven't noticed yet, I'm wearing my new line of clothing. Yes, right there. That is Adidas, which stands for All Day I Dream About Serg. I hope Adidas doesn't mind and sue me. Very happy to see Hing's Bosozoku car here. If you guys haven't seen my video about Hing's garage, take a look. It is one of the most amazing car collections that has ever been shown to me. Okay, so it's a custom based on a Suzuki Jimny Sierra. And this has obviously been modified pretty heavily, but man, this is so cool. This would be a great vehicle for road trips here in Thailand. This blue satin paint job on this Subaru BRZ is just crazy. It might be a wrap, but this wide body kit and this color scheme just looks so cool. All you Mazda FD RX-7 fanboys, here you go. This car, oh my God, I am so in love. I'm in love with every car here. So I'm just gonna keep saying that because I love cars and I'm just gonna be in love with all of them. If you know your SUVs and off-road vehicles, this is a Toyota Land Cruiser and it is one of the most capable off-road vehicles in the world. I started laughing when I walked up on this. This is a Nissan Figaro. It is a K car from Japan, 660cc, 3-cylinder turbo engine, and the fact that they put a tent on the roof of this tiny little car is just hilarious. I've actually owned 5 Range Rover Classics, but in the US we never got a 2-door. So this is my first time that I've ever managed to see a 2-door in person, and I gotta say, I'm really liking it. However, as much as I love the Range Rover Classics, this right here, this would be my dream expedition vehicle, the Land Rover Defender 110. They stopped making these. Well, they actually still make them, but the new one, I just don't like the looks of it. This is the old classic Defender 110, and it is just a magnificent workhorse that's been around for many years. Tons of aftermarket parts, and it is one of the most capable off-road SUVs as well. Well, I'm wrong. I know you're going to be shocked, but I just ran into Hang again and talked to him, and he said that this year's show is about half the size of normal because of, you know, what's been going on in the world. So there's a lot less people attending, a lot less booths because it's expensive. So the show is just not what it used to be in past years. Hopefully, it will come back in years to come. The way to go here, if you have money, is one of these luxury vans. So let's climb inside this thing and take a look. Wow. This is comfortable. I could definitely get used to be driven around in something like this. This company makes custom interiors for different vans. Right now we're inside a Volkswagen Caravelle, and this is just, again, amazing craftsmanship like anything else I've seen here in Thailand so far. Now there's a lot of things really wrong with me, but there must be something really wrong with me because I absolutely love this Suzuki Celerio. I have no idea why, but the colors on it, just the way it's designed, the wheels, everything about this little car and this package on it just makes me smile. Wow, a BMW E30 M3. These are becoming so rare everywhere, and to find one here in Thailand, yeah man, this is just really amazing to see one here. I'm definitely reminiscing a lot because we've got like a 1982 83 Porsche over here. I've owned one of these, and right next to it is a 1967 Mustang, which is another car that I actually bought and flipped. So I am just loving seeing all these vehicles that remind me of my own cars. Definitely did not expect to see a Lancia Beta here in Bangkok, Thailand. The Lancia 037, which is a well-known rally car, is just amazing. And this is probably its distant cousin, so it's really cool to see it sitting here on the floor. I've been drooling over motorcycles quite a bit lately because I'm going to do a motorbike tour in the next month or so. And here I'm at the BMW stand. And this red and white motorcycle is very similar to one of my last BMWs, was an R1200 GS. But this thing, this is a monster. This would be such a cool bike to take on a tour, but it's just too big for my needs. This BMW S1000RR is just absolutely magnificent. All of this carbon body work on this, wow, so cool that I'm drooling, and an Akrapovic exhaust. These bikes are insanely fast. Honestly, I would not even want to ride one of these in the US, let alone here in Thailand. I'm a lifelong BMW fan and owner, but I am afraid to even ask how much this M340 it costs over here in Thailand. There's a 300% import duty on cars that are not made here. And this car is 3,969,000 Thai baht, almost 4 million Thai baht, which is right around $120,000 US. The only cars manufactured here in Thailand are Toyota, Honda, Mitsubishi, and Isuzu. So any other vehicles that are imported have a 300% import tax. Extremely expensive. Even these minis here cost a bundle compared to what they would in the Western markets. Honda S2000s are really neat, but you know what? This GR4, this right here, this is what I want to be driving around Thailand. It's fast, it's comfortable. I don't know how comfortable it probably is, but it's such a fast little car, and it's perfect because it's small for driving around Bangkok. Absolutely could not pass up coming to look at this old Land Rover here. This old 88, or this might be a Series 1, Series 2. Not sure what series it is, but super classic look with a folded down windshield, completely exposed. This is the way they were built. They were used definitely in the military, and they were meant to be farming trucks. They were never meant to be the luxury vehicles that Land Rover, Range Rover has become today. Had a great time here today at the Bangkok Auto Salon, checking out some amazing cars. Got to meet some really nice subscribers, and this was just a wonderful event for me. I'm going to throw up some of my other videos up here, guys, so take a look. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you get notified when I have new videos. And guys, until next time, as always, please don't forget to take care of yourselves. Bye.